Hey everybody, it's Lit Optimist, and today I'm talking about Quitters Inc., another Stephen King short story. Richard Dick Morrison is a pretty stressed out guy with a shit job. Running into his old roommate Jimmy McCann at the JFK International Airport, Jimmy tells him about the magical firm Quitters Inc. They take you in right off the street, and for a small fee, you're kicking the nasty habit away guaranteed. 98% guaranteed. Jimmy gives him their business card. A month goes by, and Dick's job has gotten so much worse, and he's developed a drinking problem. When he finds the card and decides, well, what the hell, he'll give it a shot. These guys are no joke. They're super strict on your habit, and if you mess up even once, they kidnap your whole family and stick them in a rabbit room, a room where they shock the shit out of them. Oh yeah, and if you tell any of your family members, bad shit's gonna happen. If you continue to fuck up, your family gets beat up, their bones broken, and on your 10th fuck up, you get shot and killed. Months go by. He's resisted the urge pretty well, but now, oh boy, he's caught in traffic. He's really stressed out, so he takes 3 drags of a cigarette, and that's it. No big deal. He gets home and finds his wife Cindy gone. She's been taken. He finds her at Quitters Inc. right after a session in the rabbit room. Confessing everything, she tells him that she forgives him and loves him for trying to make a change and that he should stick to it. Not too long after this, Dick's gained weight and he's been given diet pills and a target weight he need to get to or else. He and his wife meet up with Mrs. and Mrs. Jimmy McCann when he notices Jimmy's wife is missing one of her fingers. Holy shit, such a great story. I fucking hate cigarettes, but this is extreme. Thanks go to Natalie Titus for requesting the short story. My cousin, my lovely cousin. Yeah, it's intense. I hate story time. I was born as an asthmatic. I think my mom smoked me when I was in the womb. I think that's how it goes. And I came out and I almost fucking died. And then I was on the. I forgot what the machine's called, but it's that fucking. They called it the puffer. Just had this fucking long thing. I remember it's all fucking bulky. Looked like it was from like the fucking 80s. I was born in 92. And I think I got like pneumonia once. It's all bad. Um, but I remember growing up thinking like, man, I'm gonna fucking this sucks. I can't do shit. This is a crippling thing. And then I grew out of it. Asthma does not affect me anymore. I don't have fucking. I've never had. I don't think I've ever had an asthma attack when I got consciousness. When I was like, oh, I'm a human being and I have feelings and I can walk around and shit. I never once was like, oh, I'm fucking having, I can't breathe. Like I never had something like that. I had a panic attack a couple years back, but that's not. I don't think that's anything compared to a fucking asthma attack. That's legit shit. That's not your mind playing tricks on you. But yeah, like so growing up, I was kind of just used to it. I was like, maybe adults just do this shit. My mom and dad, they just smoke. There's posts that I see all the time of like parents flicking ashes out the windows, and I'm in the back seat, and ashes are hitting people in the face. And I remember specifically being like, "What the fuck, mom?" I didn't say fuck. I was just like, "Mom, like the ashes." And she's like, "Oh, sorry, sorry," and like she would roll the window down more, and try to like that would help it, or like raise it up more. If that would, it would still happen, and I would just be like, "All right, I guess I'm just not gonna complain about it anymore." And as you get older, you get that teenage rebellion, and I was like, "Fucking stop! Put the fucking cigarettes out!" My God, I remember we were like paycheck to paycheck, and one day it was me, my father, and my younger brother. We're all sitting around, and I don't fucking do shit. I'm lazy as shit. Like admittedly lazy as fuck, especially during that time. I didn't want to do anything outside. I just stayed in eating, fucking playing video games. I'm sitting there, and they're just like fucking penny pinching, open up a bunch of fucking change, jars of change and shit, and count it all up. Okay, how are we gonna pay this? How are we gonna do this? Austin's just like my younger brother, just looking intently, like, and how are we gonna fix this van, this piece of shit van? I was like, how about we not fix that van anymore? How about we just not do that? We've already sunk so much money into it, Cody. I mean, and fucking, I remember being like, Bing, light bulb. Why don't we just not buy cigarettes anymore? And both my father and my brother looked up and were just like, "You fucking idiot! No, like we're not doing that." They didn't really. Austin might have called me an idiot, but my father was. They both gave me this look like, "You fucking stupid piece of shit." No, we're not doing that. I'm like, but you'd save so much money. It's an addiction. You can't just beat. You can't just beat that addiction. And I've read studies that say like if you've smoked your whole life or drank your whole life, heavily like alcoholism, like bad shit. If you do these things most of your life and then you just stop, you like wean yourself off or whatever, it's worse for you. So I'm like, oh shit. Um, and now I just like kind of fuck with people like they're smoking a cigarette around me. I'm just like, I'm just like fucking being dumb as shit, like for no reason. Everyone's like, shut up. I can't fucking stand you. Um, that being said, yeah, I hate cigarettes. I feel bad when people smoke, and I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Um, but like, I can't really judge anybody. Like, fucking, just do whatever you love to do. Just don't offer me a cigarette. Don't ask me if I have a fucking lighter on me or a cigarette. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, and don't get mad at me if I don't have it. That's never happened to me ever in my life. Might have been like a stranger on the street and passed me. Hey, bro, got a cigarette? I'm like, no. Got a lighter? No. Fuck you. Look at you. You're a stoner, obviously. I'm like, I don't smoke weed. Um, but yeah, once again, Stephen King proving that he is the master of horror. That is my review of Quitters Inc. and a little bonus story time. You guys have a good one and take care. It's fucking laggy. I need to turn on the light.